that was Lauryn Hill and D'Angelo with Nothing Even Matters. That's one of my jams right there. Big Law, man, I heard you back there serenading us back there, man. Go ahead, Big Law on the boards. That's my man, Big Law, back there, man. Once again, man, it's good to have you back there, Big Law. Also, man, I forgot earlier, man, if you want to give a call-in number, if you want to call in, the number is 405-616-5857. That's locally in Oklahoma City area, it's 616-5857. Anybody else, anywhere else, 844-654-2121. But I'm back with Rich, man. So we get into, like you say, into the investments and into this life insurance. You say it can stretch out to 121.
Yeah, that universal life is going to take you to 121. So you're really talking about the last insurance policy that you're going to ever need to get.
Yeah.
Keep your premium intact. Pay your monthly premium, and you'd be straight.
Yeah. I mean, and so if I die before I get to 121.
Now that's the thing, okay? So the life expectancy is not to 121.
Correct.
Yeah, well, we know some folks that have lived up to 100.
Yeah.
We've known quite a few people that have lived until their hundreds. Now, with that cash account, so you're looking at your face value. So, per se, you got $150,000 face value.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in year 40-something of your policy.
Yeah.
And when you do pass, and that time does come, you're looking at your 150 face value plus your cash account that has accumulated over those 30 to 40 years. So not only are you getting 150, but you're getting an extra 75 to an extra 150 in some cases. Depends upon how your investment goes and then what your initial plan premium is. Mm-hmm. At that interest rate as it increases and it constantly compounds.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not designed for you to live up into 121, but if you do,
yeah,
we got you covered.
We got you covered.
We got you covered.
So, and if you pass way before that, does that money go to your kids, your family, or how does that work?
Your beneficiaries. So, I mean, if you have a mortgage, then, we can set it up to where we can take care of your mortgage. But on the mortgage, mostly I would use a term policy if you had a mortgage, because on a mortgage, you're looking at a certain amount of years until that mortgage is gone. Yeah. So if you got 30 years left on your mortgage, we'll do a 30-year policy. If your mortgage is $120,000, we definitely want to do a $150,000 policy. 120 to take care of the mortgage. That way you don't lose your biggest investment. It will go to someone in your family, pay off the bank, put down who your beneficiary is going to be. They'll get the home. The other 20 or 30,000 will be used to bury you and whatnot, and take care of those final expenses. But with a smart UL, this is more of an investment strategy while also having insurance that's going to get you covered. So it still comes with the living benefits. So if you're in dire need, or you do get sick, or you're unable to pay your bills, then you can draw up to 80% of that policy. So you're talking about being able to draw up to 80% of your face value policy, plus your cash value that you're accumulating throughout the years at that interest rate for just paying your premium. So basically, you're making money just for paying your insurance premium. Yeah. And if you really just take the time to sit down and just think about that alone, it's like, wait a minute, I need to have life insurance anyway, and I need to make money. Yeah. Smart UL, that would be the way to go. Yeah. And the younger you get into it, the better. Because that's more years. The older you get, the more insurance costs. Yeah. Life expectancy is starting to go down. You're starting to hit on the other side of that curve. However, the younger you are, you're expected to live a lot longer, 40, 50 more years. You're in your 20s, you're expected until you're 60, 70, 80 years old. So now you're looking at maybe instead of having to pay $150 a month, maybe $75 a month. Yeah. And get locked into that rate and be able to pay that and turn around, hey, 50-something years old, open a business, go in that account, pull out some money, or do something for your grandkids, pay off their college. Do something that's going to set the next generation up for success and not failure. Yeah. We always talk about wanting to change an outcome, but yet we're doing the same thing consistently and hoping that, hey, I hope this time it's going to work out better, even though I did it the same way last year. Do something different. Yeah. New Year's coming, start some new planning, and if you want a free quote, quotes are free. Hit me up, RichLifeInvesting.com, and we'll get you a free quote. Takes about 5 to 10 minutes. Don't need really any in-depth personal information. First name, last name, birth date, and we'll get you set up. And how many kids you have, or what are your financial goals and what are your financial needs? What is it going to look like when that time comes for you? Who's going to have to pick up the backpack and carry it the rest of the way? Yeah.
I mean, that's real important, because like you say, just trying to make sure that we do leave, the next generation in a better place.
Correct.
and having once again the funds and being able to move and shake accordingly in order to not fall off in the middle of going through something. You know, most people these days, yes, they're maybe living, paycheck and a half to next paycheck. You know, that's just the aggregate. They're starting to get a little bit, but if something does happen, say for instance you get sick and you have to take off for a year, because you've been working so much and you've been going so much. Well, once you get back healed and up and running, 9 times out of 10 you spent all of your money, so now you have to go back into that same circle or that same cycle that got you sick in the beginning.
Right about that.
And that's what happens to a lot of people. Something does happen. They're able to get through that part, but time they get through it, they have to go right back at 100% and go back and get it, because now they're on the other side of down.
Right.
Just being honest.
Just coming back up. It's funny you mentioned being out of work for a year, being unable to actually provide for your family for whatever reason that could be. Maybe you were sick, maybe you were in an accident, whatever the case may have been. With your policy though, there's a rider, a waiver of premium rider. And basically, we'll take care of your policy for you for a year. So that's one less thing that you have to worry about. We want you to focus on getting better, get back on your feet, not how I'm gonna pay my bills, not I got to rush back to work or these doctor's bills. No, use that living benefit, pull out of your account, pay off your bills. You know how much you need to live. Most people pay $20,000 to $30,000 a year, whether that's your rent, your lights, and your necessities.
Yeah.
We're not talking about you want to go to the movies and to the mall. We're talking about your necessities, and you take out of that and pay that. You use the waiver of monthly premiums rider to take care of your policy for that year.
Yeah.
Hey, after that year, your bills are paid. You're not stressed out. You actually had the opportunity to, go to the doctor, relax, recover, get healed, and then hit the ground running fresh again. And rather than hitting the ground and you're stressed out and you're behind financially, because we all know when you're behind financially, you just push yourself to a different level where you're even working harder than what you should be, stressed out more than what you should be.
Not sleeping as much as
you
should
sleeping
be.
like you're supposed to
like
be.
You should be.
And how you going to get healthy if you're already sick and now you're stressed out about finances and now you're not eating and sleeping like you're supposed to? Like you're basically running yourself backwards.
Yeah, you're going in a circle.
You're going in a circle. You're going to be sick again the next year. I mean, I'm not trying to wish that upon anyone, but if you don't plan to succeed, then you're just setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah. I mean, that's gonna be key to it. Like I said, I've been in situations like that. But as I start looking at it, like you say, I may have more years behind me than in front of me.
Right.
So I have to start putting my best foot forward and making sure that those years are as easy as possible, and those that are under me, my beneficiaries, my 2 daughters, they're left with more than just memories of their father. Making sure that I put them in a good place. To succeed out here.
Right.
If that's what it's all about. Everyone always says we're doing this for the kids, we're doing this I do this for my kids, okay, then really show me what you're going to do for your kids.
Right, because when it boils down to it, you hear that a lot, but when it's time to actually do something in such a nature that it is like life insurance or investing that's going to set them up, well, I don't know, let me get back to you. People have a hard time losing that money.
Yeah.
You finna lose that money to somebody anyway.
Yeah.
There's 2 people out here, people trying to get money and people trying to spend money.
Yeah.
You finna give it to somebody. Why not put it in a situation to where it's gonna make money for you and then have your kids set for success in the future? A lot of people talk about, well, they were born with a silver spoon. Don't be mad because their family had life insurance and investments and things that left them in their will to not only not have to worry about having to work when they were 15. Hey, no, you just go to school, focus on school, graduate, you're 18, 20-something years old, here's your account.
Yeah.
There's the account number. There's the money that's in that account that I've been saving for you this entire time. There's a difference. And if you really want to get the upper hand and get to that next level, a lot of the things that I'm doing right now, I may not see all of the benefits.
Yeah.
But I am 100% in belief that my next generation will, and that their next generation will as well, from the work that we're putting in today.
Yeah, I mean, it's just planting a seed. Some seeds grow a little faster than others.
Right.
Some seeds, you're not going to see any fruit from. Somebody else is going to, which still is a good thing.
That's
sometimes.
right. That's right.
I understand that some people are, like you say, it's hard for them to come off of their, their money. But once again, it's something that you really want to consider. Something that you can do so small, they can go so far. Like you say, some people, I can't be mad that they had a silver spoon.
Right.
You know, their families, like you say, their families invested and put money into things like this, and when they pass, those people say, you know what, Grandpa left me, you know, $100,000. I'm gonna take 50,000 of this, and I'm gonna start a business.
We in the game.
And you know, now that business has grown so big, you know, to where now that take care of, you know, 10 or 15 families. You know, there's generations. That's how it really starts. I mean, some people wonder, you know, well, how did this person? Simple things.
That's right.
Simple things, like, once again, you planted a seed somewhere and you moved on in life, and later on it blossomed into a big 100-year-old oak tree.
Yes, yes, still standing strong.
Still standing strong.
Still standing strong.
You know, and it's being passed, once again, different branches of the same tree. So that's what we have to get ourselves in a great financial spot in order to do these things. And like you say, you know, investing, especially in yourself. If you don't invest in yourself, don't expect anyone else to.
No one plans on it. If people can see who people are, and we can see by your finances, either you're someone that actually has a goal and a plan in life, or you're somebody that's just kind of just going through it and hoping that some form of a miracle will take place in your life, rather than just taking control of your life and creating your own miracle.
Yeah, I mean, I call it rolling dice with your life.
There you go.
And there's a lot of people out here who do that. They strictly roll dice with their life instead of saying, you know what, I'm going to just actually go and do these things because I understand that this is going to be the end result. May not be exactly what I want it to be, but it's better than, you know, not having anything in place. You know, some people, like you said, they are envious of the people with the silver spoon. And there's some people who are out here, you know, trying to get their own.
That's right.
You know, but I mean, what we're going to do, man, we're going to go ahead and go into another break real quick. And when we come back, man, I got a question for you, man. I want to talk to you about, you know, cryptocurrencies, these Bitcoins. Because that's always been a hot topic. It's kind of died down there recently. So it's something may be going on with it. I'm not sure, but you're the person that I want to ask about it. We'll get to that after the break. Right now, I got Carl Thomas with Thought You Should Know, and you are listening to the All the Above Show. Give me another song. Yeah, but see, that's cool.
Right. Let me pull up this.